at what price will I buy TPL back? I've been a shareholder of TPL, Texas Pacific Land, for many years between 2020 and 2024, made a lot of money on this one. It was 8x, multiply my investment by X, and I recently sold in late 2024 here at $1,500. In this video, I want to talk about the fundamentals of TPL, the valuation, the recent drop in the price, will I buy more, and if not, at what is my target price. So that will be the plan for this video. In case this is your first video from this channel, welcome. My name is Christophe Nour. I'm a stock investor. I've been investing in the stock market for almost a decade now, and I have achieved a performance of 25% per year for 8 years now. So thanks to also TPL, because it was a big position at the time. This is maybe my favorite stock to buy, favorite business model. TPL has been here since 1888. Pretty old, pretty simple business model. It's a royalty business model. They own lands in Texas, and it turns out that it's very profitable to own these lands. It's a royalty play. They don't have any costs. They don't have any capex. They just have an oil and gas royalty play and water royalty play. So when it comes to the margins, you have 90% gross margins, net margins of more than 60%. They generate a lot of free cash flow, and it turns out that they are growing. Look at this. This is your revenue in blue, up and to the right. Net income in green, up and to the right. Here you have the free cash flow in blue, up and to the right. Oh, this has to be updated. And you don't have any debt. You have a lot of cash, and this is very efficient. The business model has not changed radically. They are profitable, will always be profitable. They will not go bankrupt. This is a safe haven. If you think we will have more inflation in the future, that's great, because they don't have any costs. So they will only increase the revenue. If, for example, oil prices go up in the next 5 years, they will have more royalties out of oil. And they will have zero additional costs for this one, because they have amazing margins. So if you think inflation is here to stay, TPL is a very good play. And I recently sold the position because of this. I bought TPL in 2020, right around here, when it had a PE ratio of roughly 20. I held, and I recently sold around here when it reached a valuation, a PE ratio of 65, 70. So pretty high. But if you look at the latest development, the stock is down. The stock has dropped to $1,100. And from a PE ratio of a peak of 80, now it had reached a PE ratio of 55. Because of the quality of the business, you may think, yes, maybe you want to pay a premium PE ratio for this one. You are willing to pay up a little bit. And my response to this is, look at the fluctuations of the PE ratio over time. TPL is an old business. It has been here for many decades, and the PE ratio has been widely fluctuating for many decades. And if you just only look at this chart, you don't need to overcomplicate things. It's been a lot of growth and a lot of declines, a lot of growth and declines. And the PE ratio has been oscillating between 20 at the lows to 80 at the highs for 20 years or more. So you have this. So if you are patient enough, you can expect the PE ratio to drop to 20, 30, to the lows eventually. Maybe not in the coming months, maybe not in 2025, maybe not in 2026, but it will happen, because that's the life for this company. This is driven by oil and gas royalty. So this is a cyclical industry, and people are bullish, bearish about this industry, and TPL has some effects to this. So now if you look at only this chart, we are still at an elevated valuation. So short answer, I will not buy at current prices. Now at what price will I buy? Now the current PE ratio, if you go to Guru Focus, you have a PE ratio of 58 and a forward PE ratio of 45. So accounting for the growth of next year, this is pretty bullish. Pretty interesting. So now you have a P/E ratio of 55. Let's say this way. Frankly, I could buy this business with a P/E ratio of 35. If you have a P/E ratio of 35, it means the stock has to drop a little bit. Let me do a quick formula here. 35 divided by 55, that's 63%. So you want basically 63% of the current prices. 63 of 1,100. That's 700. That means I will be a buyer of TPL at $700. And everything above $700 for me is overvalued. And a little shock has to happen. For example, we were at 700 back in summer 2024, not a long time ago, not 1 year ago. It was there. It was here. It can happen very fast. You see the stock price fluctuated a lot. So it can go back down very, very easily. I mean, in 6 months, it can be here. So let's say $700, $800. I will sell one of my assets, one of my stocks, to buy TPL because I think that's the perfect hedge for inflation. And now I want to play around with the DCF, okay?
By the way, if you're looking for a complete framework to analyze stocks and build a strong portfolio, I have a coaching program. More on that at the end of the video.
So here is, let me take the earnings because of this. Okay, now if you want to estimate the valuation of TPL, what can you do? Either you can play around with the P ratio as I just showed you, or you can use the DCF, the discounted cash flow model from Stock Unlock. As always, you have the link in the description below to have a discount. Great website. So in the past, the revenue of the company has been going up for 2 decades. The earnings are going up, the free cash flow going up. You can fairly say net income of this company can grow 10% per year. I don't expect any buybacks for this year. I expect the dividend to stay the same basically. And I expect the PE ratio of this business eventually to be at roughly, you can say roughly 30 or 35, that's fine. If you take 35, that's good. If these are your assumption, this is a business that will continue to grow profitably, grow by 10% per year, continue to pay the dividends, and you can expect a PE ratio of 35, then the stock is overvalued at current prices, and the fair value is estimated to be roughly $700. So either you can calculate the intrinsic value of TPL thanks to the PE ratio and a return to average that gives you roughly back of the envelope $700, or you can calculate the intrinsic value of the business here with a DCF and it gives you $700. If you are being more conservative and if you don't really believe in the future of TPL, you maybe estimate that the PE ratio, the good PE ratio for this business is 20. If you think they deserve a PE ratio of 20, then the fair value of the business is $400. Okay, now if you are bullish and optimistic about this company, you can fairly say they will grow by 15% per year. I mean, they've done it in the past, right? If you check the track record of this company, let me check the earnings per share for the past 20 years. Earnings per share of this company have grown by 20%. The CAGR, look at this at the bottom of the screen. CAGR, compound annual growth rate of this company for earnings per share, it has been 20% per year. And if you look at the past decade, 2015, the CAGR has been 28%. So on average, the earnings per share have grown 28%. So okay, let's be bullish for this outlook, right? If you think they can grow by 20%, and if you think they deserve a PE ratio of 30 if you are bullish, in this case, your buy price is $900. Still, even if you are bullish at current prices, even if you are bullish, this is expensive. This is overvalued. This is also the reason why I sold my stocks, because despite all the scenarios you want for this company, this is expensive. And I saw better opportunities in the meantime and made money on these opportunities. And I'm just for the sake of the exercise, if you think you are extremely bullish and you think they can grow by 25% per year, in this case, this is fairly valued. So this is what is priced in at current valuation. Now that the stock is elevated and at $1,100, this is what is priced in. People expect the company to grow its earnings by 25% for the next 5 years, and people think that they deserve a PE ratio of 30. Pretty bullish, extremely bullish, I would say. At 25%, I'm not really sure of this one. 15%, yeah, that would be my assumption for this company. That would be my assumption. If you play around with some numbers, yeah, in all the scenarios, the stock is overvalued. So yeah, you clicked on this video for this. I think a good target price if you are reasonable with TPL, with the future outlook of the oil and gas industry, the water industry, a good target price for me would be $700, $800. And for this, the stock needs to drop a little bit. The stock needs to drop like 30%, and that would be it. But it can happen. Anything can happen. We were there 1 year ago, not even 1 year ago actually, last summer 2024. So it can be pretty interesting, and I would be very happy that stocks go down so I can buy TPL back again. This is a stock that you can just buy and wait, monitor it from a distance, but they will not be disrupted by AI, they will not be disrupted by geopolitical tensions, they will be profitable always. They will always be profitable. They will always have a lot of cash. They don't have a lot of debt. They give plenty of dividends, small buybacks here and there, and this is the easiest business model I've seen over decades. So yeah, pretty interesting business. The price is just elevated, but if it drops, I will buy again.
If you like this content, I have an investing coaching program. In this program, you will learn a complete investing process. You will learn how to find good stock ideas, how to properly value stocks, when to buy, when to sell, so that you can build a strong portfolio. Additionally, you will have access to my personalized guidance for long-term results. We will do weekly calls where we analyze stocks together, and you will have access to my private number available 24/7 for full support. If you are blocked, if you have any questions, I'm here to help. Click the first link in the description to get more information. You will get a video that explains how everything works completely for free. No need to sign up, no need for your email address. Just click the first link in the description and I'll see you on the other side.